Hey everyone, John Henry here from School of Trade, and today we're going to be taking a look at a high of day rejection on gold into a simple wave pattern short. So we're looking at selling here at 1301 even on the way down to our support area here at 1299.6. Now, price attempted to go higher and it ran straight into that high of day, had a little bit of a blow off here, and then began to fall right back down again. So this cross down that we had is giving us a nice pullback right into a simple wave pattern that we can look to just trigger in right back to the downside. So we're looking at taking 4 contracts short here at 1301, 2 contracts off at plus 10, and then the other 2 off at the support area here at 1299.6. So that's 99.6 to 1. That's about 14. What is that? 14 ticks? Measure from the high there. Yeah, so 14 ticks on the second 2. So looking at 20 contracts on the first one, 2 off at 10, and then 28 off on the second one for a total of 48 ticks on the trade here if we can get it to drop all the way down there. So just waiting to get filled here, and we can adjust our targets accordingly.
Order filled.
There we go. So now let's adjust our second target there to 1299.6. We can adjust our stop down a little bit as well. Right there. So now we're short 4 contracts at 1301, looking at 2 contracts off at 1300 even, and I like the fact that it's right on 1300. That big round number is going to definitely suck price down into it. And typically what we've been seeing all day here is around that 1300 number, you're just going to see price whip back and forth through that area. So it wouldn't be that much of a surprise to see price get dragged right down into that location. Now this is a little bit of a bigger time frame, so this might take a little bit of time to actually get down there, but we will kind of hang on to it and see. Again, looking at plus 10 ticks down to 1300 even, and then 14 ticks down to 1299.6. Once we fill this first target, we'll move our stop right down to break even to lock out any of the excess risk, just to kind of protect our position here. So we'll be back in a little bit once this trade starts going a little bit further forward for us. All right, we're back. Just filled that first target, gunning down to the second one. Let's move our stop right to entry. And we've got 2 contracts left, looking to take those off at 1299.6. So we had the first contract taken off, no problem, at 10 ticks. Got a little bit of fluctuation right in here as we kind of push towards the bottom. We're bouncing a little bit through here. And again, that's just due to the fact that we're coming into that 1300 level again. It's no surprise to see a lot of orders flop in and around that level. So now we're just looking for 1299.6 on the way down here, and we'll see if we can get that filled, which we actually just got filled now. So perfect. Now we're digging into this buy zone down here between 1299.6 and 1298.1 for this reversal. Now we can look to hop in on the opposite direction. Obviously, we need to see a pattern yet, but something like a double bottom pattern or really anything that can fire off and give us a signal right back up to the upside to revisit these highs from 1303.1 up. So that's going to be the trade. Overall, 4 contracts short, got short at 1301, 2 contracts off at plus 10 for 20 ticks, and 2 more contracts off at plus 14 at the supply zone down here for another 14 ticks or 28 ticks. So an overall total for $480 on the trade. So it's going to be the trade for today. If you have any questions about it, feel free to send an email to School of Trade. And don't forget to check out our trial at schooloftrade.com. Have a good one.